What's going on, everybody? We're playing Skywars again. I haven't made a video on Skywars in a while, so I figured I'd do it again. Why not? So here we go. This map is weird. There's no... I don't know. I don't really like it when it's your islands and then middle and then nothing else. Because it's like, sure, there's that one other island, but... It's just TNT. It's legit just TNT. I think it's a creative map, but other than a creative map, it's really not. I'm so bad. What? Okay, I'm not sure exactly whose ping just completely obliterated, if it was mine or if you just steal that kill. I still got kill credits. That's all that really matters in this game. Well, I guess winning is technically what matters most, but who cares about wins? It's all about kills. My stats will show you that. I am so amazing at this. I am beautiful. I am just the epitome of an amazing player. This map is 10 times worse than the TNT map. I don't know. I talk about these maps. They're really not that bad. It's just... I like to complain about things. Because it's all I can think to do when I'm playing Skywars. Another thing I wanted to talk about is like this new sort of fad in the PvP Minecraft world. Well, not necessarily a fad. Just this new sort of the new thing. I guess a good word would be the fad. And what do they call them? And crystals. I don't know what the... I mean, they're annoying, to put it, you know. They're annoying. Now, end crystals, they're not... They're just they're a very interesting item because it's one of the only ways to really deal good damage to someone in full netherite armor. And I've used it a couple times. I don't really like playing with overpowered items on 1v1 duels or anything. But I play with them sometimes, and I do them when I'm like PvPing with other people off server. You know, you'll always end up playing with the end crystals. And end crystals, they're definitely interesting. It's the only way to do real damage with someone with netherite armor, and it does a ton of damage. I mean, if you're not careful and you're close to that thing, it's weird. It does a lot of damage to you. It's kind of inconsistent. It does a lot of damage if you just look at it the wrong way. I nearly just fell off there. I don't know, but it is an interesting thing. Of all the weapons that I would expect to see in PvP, the sole resource for the Ender Dragon's healing is not one of the first things that immediately comes to mind. I'll say that. There are no blocks in this entire game. What is going on? Here we go. 1v1. Listen, your armor. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get completely wrecked here if I don't knock them off. Okay. A big update to Minecraft Java just recently came out. I'm sure you've heard of it. You can report people now. You know, I don't play on Java a lot, as you can tell. I mean, I've played on it before. It's definitely interesting. I mean, main reason I play on Bedrock is it's just easier for me to access because I play, I don't necessarily have a beefy PC. My PC is very slow, and playing Java is like watching a slideshow for me because my FPS is so low. Whereas on my PS4, just a lot better performance for me personally. I definitely understand why people would want to. I'm taking so long. I definitely understand why people would want to play on Java, but for me right now, until I get a better PC, which I mean I might sometime in the future. This is gonna end. I hate when this happens. I'm so bad at video games. I hate when you end up being in a 2v1. But if I ever do get a better PC, I'll probably play on Java mostly. The only real problem that I would have adjusting would be keyboard and mouse, and new PvP, obviously. Which the new PvP isn't that bad. I think the idea is real cool. You know, spam hitting. You know, why does hits have to be? Why does PvP have to be based on who has the higher clicks per second? But the only problem is the axe just does so much more damage. And if it was like the diamond axe did more damage than the iron sword, but not the diamond sword, it would make sense. You know, having the sword of that material be better than having the axe of that material be better than the sword. Makes sense. Axes are harder to make. It takes 3 instead of 2. You know, it makes sense. But who in the right mind, what was Mojang smoking when they decided, you know what, stone axes, basically better than diamond swords? You know, I don't know whose idea that was. I don't know why anyone thought it was a good idea. I don't know. But Mojang's been hearing it. That's great. Mojang's been hearing it ever since the update came. No. But Mojang's been hearing it ever since the update came out about how people hate the PvP. And you know, I don't blame them. I think there are a few. I don't think they should change it. I know a lot of people think that. I don't necessarily think they should change it back. I just think there's a couple of tweaks that, here and there that they can make. But as I said, there are a few tweaks they could make to make the PvP on Java Edition better. But, you know, right now, what do I care? I play on Bedrock. But, I don't know what your goal was there, but I hope you achieved it. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, the new reporting system, unlike Minecraft PvP, there is nothing good going on with the new report system on Java. Look, I could understand. It doesn't make sense in any way. I can't understand it anyway. I don't know why I can't talk today, but I can't understand it anyway. You know, private servers, you can report people. Like what? That should be the business of the private server. I mean, what do you? You know, there's anarchy servers and stuff. People say whatever they want to on there. Somebody reports them, their account is gone. They can never play Minecraft. It's an idiotic addition, and Mojang just confirmed that they're not going to remove it. You know, ever since Mojang bought Microsoft, it's really been smooth sailing. Everyone thought that things would be bad. You know, other than shameless microtransactions on console edition. What? Oh, knockback. I was gonna say that was clearly auto clicker, but no, it's the knockback sword. But since when was the knockback sword that good? Since when? You have good armor except for your chest plate. Come up here. I love this game. Anyway, the private servers, essentially, if you don't know, the new report system on private servers, servers owned by people, you can report people for, I mean, the main thing people talk about is bad language. I don't know everything about it, because again, I play on Java, or on Bedrock. But from what I hear, you can essentially report people mostly for bad language, which is what I've heard. Now listen, I don't curse, obviously. I'm not. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's not really needed, but you know, other people can do what they want. It doesn't matter. And I understand having those things on public servers, like you know, Hypixel. But the thing is, most of those servers already have systems to report. And you're just messing up those systems. And on private servers, like, even if everyone on the server agrees, okay, no reporting, you know, there's always going to be that one guy that joins and just ruins everyone's Minecraft. You know, think about what this is going to mean for Minecraft YouTubers. You know, what's going to be the thing with false reports? There's so many issues with this report system that it's not even just Minecraft. There's a lot of report systems that are not the best. But I mean, Minecraft really being able to report people on public servers, it's not going to be fun. I don't know whether it's going to cause the end of the world for Minecraft, like a lot of people think. I don't know if it's that huge, but it's definitely going to make some people not want to play their game that much more. The knockback sword, the power of the knockback sword. Actual PvP. It's what I dread in a Skywars match. Actually having to fight somebody. I don't know. Funny enough, I think Bedrock already has some kind of system to report just because Mojang kind of has their thumb on Minecraft Bedrock completely, where it's less so on Java. That's the last guy, what? Well. But I don't know. We'll just see. We'll see how Mojang handles it, and if a lot of people get reported soon, if a lot of people's Minecraft accounts mysteriously disappear, you'll know why. I don't know. It's just sad to see, like, Mojang's definitely one of the better companies out there that barely upsets the community, and ever since Microsoft bought it, just slowly and slowly they've been getting slightly worse and worse. I just don't want them to become someone that acts like EA or something like that. Because nobody likes EA. You might play EA's games like me. I play a lot of Madden. I'm not good at it, but I play a lot of Madden. Nobody who plays Madden or any EA games. Oh my gosh, this guy's a spamming sweat. Anybody who plays any EA games, especially EA sports games, believe me, they don't enjoy the people that make them. Mostly, like, they release new Maddens every year, and it's the same game. I understand updating the roster, but if they could just add, something else to the game. If anybody ever gets, if EA's right, we've seen what happens when EA doesn't have exclusive rights. Look at FIFA. No more FIFA games because EA doesn't have exclusive rights, or they might have had the rights taken away. I don't know. I don't play FIFA, but if any other company gets their hands on the Madden rights or the NFL rights, I just hope they make a good game, because we're spoiled. The only game we know is EA, and okay, just to go. I don't know. Hold on. Focus. Okay, but I almost fell off there. But they just need to add. They need to give me a reason to buy Madden 23, because I'm probably gonna buy it because I'm a football fan. I want to see new players. I hate third-party games, but it must be done. It must be done. Nope. I almost got insta-karma'd for that. Karma never does justice to you. I don't know your goal there with. Oh, I think they might have been AFK or something. Ender pearls are definitely a rarity in this game. And because they're so rare, I don't know, I rarely ever have any opportunities where they come in use. Mostly because I never have them. I hate finding people with fire aspect because I just cannot see what I'm doing when fire's all over me. I mean, you know, the extra damage is definitely not helpful, but I just can't see to hit. And in this version where critical, or when spam hitting is pretty necessary, being able to see becomes a pretty big necessity. Stop. Stop. Just accept death. What is going on here? I thought they were teaming there for a second. I just don't really want to be here. That, if I just would have pearled earlier, I got 5 kills. I could, Anyway, I've been trying to find like a good survival server to play on, because anytime I make them, my friends end up bullying me into giving them admin, and then they destroy the server with hacks. So I'm trying to find a good survival server to play on, because all the ones that I joined that are like the public servers, they have admins that abuse, that just abuse out of this world. And I mean, it's just not fun when admins. I understand having a couple, but all the, you know, most of these servers are made by kids, and they just add everyone. There's so many admins, and they're all in creative. And it's just, I mean, even if you are an admin, like, it takes the survival aspect out of Minecraft, which is what I love about it. That's what I love about vanilla Minecraft, is the survival aspect. But it just takes that out of it, and if you're a member, or like a regular player, and not an admin, and a server full of admins, it is not fun at all, because you're just going to get cyberbullied. I'm amazing at bridging. That was all me. I clearly should have gotten kill credit for that, because I knocked them off. Don't do it. Believe me, you don't want to do it. This is not something you want to do. We'll play that game then. I mean, you were the one who towered up. You asked for it. He jumped. It wasn't gonna... I'm amazing at this game. He jumped and it wasn't gonna hit him, but because he jumped, he like landed right where the arrow was gonna go. That was so funny. Don't get knocked off. 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 Okay. That one could have gone badly. Where? I hate it when you're in a 2v2 and the map just doesn't give you the stupid compass. Those are the times that I actually need the compass. Half the time I don't need them, but the times that I do need them, it never gives it to me. I don't know if it's because of like the specific map, like they think it's too small, which you would think in a map like this, yeah, but because people like to crouch and camp, that it doesn't even matter. And I've got to go either find a compass or look for them on my own, which is probably going to result in me being knocked off. Oh, are there any compasses? There's nothing here. I'm out of blocks. No. Please, I don't even need this. Target spotted. I don't even know if they were hiding. They might not have been. I might just be blind. Doesn't even matter. Yes. Blocks for days. Yes, okay. Get my inventory organized. I want these arrows. And now we head into the fight. Now we attempt to head into the fight. Was that your plan? He must have, oh, he blew up. He must have knocked himself off or something. Clearly a deserved win. Clearly a deserved win.